have nothing to say anymore, y'all. Y'all are literally exposing the out of this country. It's so many videos down my timeline talking about this ban, these arrests, government cover-ups, these laws. Y'all just doing all the work. Let's give a round of applause to America, please. I'm so proud of y'all. Like, is everybody gonna quit their jobs and stop paying rent? I'm seeing so many people like ready for this. This is just the most beautiful time in America. So many of our governmental officials are being exposed. Like, it's been so hard to reason with millennials. I'm actually seeing millennials wake up. Y'all ready? Cause I'm tired of this. Why am I paying for water? Like, I'm just gonna give y'all a round of applause one more time. Good job. Good job. They're literally over here in the media putting out that we should be afraid and we need to be scared and get gold and all this stuff. Like, y'all just like, I don't care. I'm not finna stress about nothing. They talking about World War III with these countries and y'all not phased or feeding into these scare tactics? What? True history is actually coming out? Keep it up. I'm so proud of y'all.
There's a new force of nature at hand, stirring all over the world. They are the young people whom, frankly, we have failed, who are angry, who are organized, who are capable of making a difference. They are a moral army. And the most important thing that we can do for them is to get the hell out of their way.
The good news for the black man is that he is on the verge of recapturing his position as ruler of the universe. The bad news for the white man is that his long and wicked reign will shortly be over.
This shit real, man. Look how they got YP, man. That ain't YP. If that the YP wouldn't even came like that, you feel me? He would have been in a set to hold a conversation. He wouldn't have came talking about no shit from months ago, man. We already had that conversation months ago. Me and him had this conversation months ago. So anybody even getting on here now saying why y'all we not beefing, man, that's the government, man. That's the same thing they did with Tupac and Biggie, man. They made motherfuckers think Tupac and Biggie was beefing so that way when they killed Pac, you thought it was Biggie. And then they killed Biggie and you thought it was Pac people. Now look how they got him acting and they trying to kill me at the same time. And you got dumb motherfuckers in the comments just sitting back rooting it on. Bro, I said every lecture I give value, bro, it could be my last, bro. Every time I go live, value, it could be my last, man. No, it ain't the YP had all y'all food, man. Y'all don't see what's going on. He didn't fool nobody, man. They got him. They got him, man. And the more people sit back and laugh at him, you gonna do the same shit to me. That's why the like Cosmic, one of the guys commented earlier, right? And he was like, yeah, when you go on God, we gonna pass the torch. And that shit made me feel the way. I'm like, nigga, what you mean pass the torch, nigga? So what? I guess I'm gonna pass my wife and my kids too. Get your bitch ass out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about passing no torch. Why? We gonna pass the torch to the next motherfucker so they can kill him, put him on the MK Ultra, or falsely jail him too, like they do all our leaders? Passing the torch ain't gonna change shit because the ops keep killing the nigga who get the torch. You niggas so ignorant, so thirsty for views, so thirsty for a seat. But heavy is the head, he who wears the crown, man. Niggas couldn't walk a second in my shoes, or YP shoes, or any of us that's out here that's black leaders of today, man. You don't know the half of what niggas go through off this once this camera go off, man. You feel me? This shit real. Shit ain't no joke. Don't fall for none of the CIA agents, man. You got real people in the comments, but then you got CIA agents in the comments. They'll go to YP page. You want to be like Rashad Jamal. Amp him up. Then they come over here. You trying to be like YP. That's called CIA COINTELPRO, nigga. Because they trying to figure out a way to stop the rise. These motherfuckers waking up. Now, why are they waking up all of a sudden? We've been put the old leaders to sleep. We put the old leaders to sleep in the 60s. So why all of a sudden These last couple years, motherfuckers just waking up. That made the CIA go to the internet. Oh, he why, she why, he why.
You guys have been misled in a very severe way, in a way that has poisoned the minds of billions of people on this planet. There's 8.5 billion people on Earth, and 85% of these people are religious. Thank you for all the donations, by the way. And these people are taking this information. Well, they're not taking this information because they don't study it, because they ain't taught it. That's why when you used to go to church, when you were in slavery times, the slave master would sit there and tell you exactly what verses you can read and what verses you can't read. And he would sit there with his gun or his whip waiting for you to mess up, only give them these certain verses. And those same exact teachings have been passed down from generation to generation to generation. Why? Because they don't want you to hear what I just read to you. That is not, those what I read were not attributes of the creator of the universe that I believe in at all. Not even close. Not even close. What I read to you were Anunnaki Atlantean people fighting each other, using human beings as cattle. Hey, man, I'm sick and tired of them over there. They're impringing on my land now. I want y'all to go over there and kill them people. No, I know you want to. Don't worry about what they did. They sinned against me. I want y'all to go kill them people. And when you get done killing them, if you find any virgins, you can make sure you take the virgins with you, because we got to make more babies. I need more slaves over here, man. We running low on slaves. You see what's happening? That's not the creator of the universe. That is a human being called an Atlantean Anunnaki, a Homo sapien, I should say, not a human being, but a Homo sapien, masquerading as a god, telling you people what to do, and run and go do this, and you run and go do that. Thus saith I, and you people run out and go do this foolishness. And you're still doing the same garbage still to this very day. Running around, committing egregious acts against people based off of what's in this book that you know nothing about. Nothing about. Let me tell you what the Nag Hammadi said. Let me tell you what they said. And it's the same hypothesis I came to. And I'm going to tell you in a story that actually happened to me in real time, in real life. I was sitting at the beach, and this guy walked up to me. And I knew right away when he walked up with a bottle of water and handed it, like pointed it towards me, he was going to ready to preach to me. It's the technique they use at this beach I go to. Sometimes you're just sitting there, somebody walks up and they come up to you and they try to hand you some water. He must have thought I was one of these homeless people out there or something, just, sitting on the beach. Because I was fully dressed. I wasn't like in beach clothes. I even had my sneakers on because I was going for a walk. I just decided to take a quick break and sit at the edge of the water for a few minutes, just enjoy the beauty, and then go back and finish my walk. So I'm sitting there in regular clothes. And I said, oh boy, here we go. I'm going to let him go ahead and talk. He started trying to preach to me, do you take Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior and all this other stuff, yada, yada, yada. And I said, no. He goes, why not? Do you know the power of the Lord? I said, listen, the reason why is because I am God. The guy jumped back. Whoa. I said, yeah, I'm God, and you're God too. We're all God. Every single one of us is God, walking in the flesh, trying to learn what it is to experience life in the third dimension. So the guy tries to go back in. He tries to start telling me more stuff. So I started asking him stuff about the Bible. I said, make a long story short about this. I said, you know what? Tell me all about this Satan entity that's in the Bible, this devil, the Satan, the devil. Tell me all about him. Okay. He says, well, he's evil. He was a second hand to God at one point. He's there's nobody smarter than him other than God. He was a right hand, and he's not even an angel. He's a cherubim. And everywhere he went, music followed him. He was a genius and blah, 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 blah. And he's got all these powers and so forth and so on. I said, oh, interesting. That's interesting. Pretty smart guy, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, wow. That's why you need salvation. You have to. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. So you're saying that this entity has a high IQ then, really, really high, higher than any human. Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. This guy is a genius. Oh, really? Okay. Genius. Well, answer me this then. So in the Bible that you got in your hand, what happens to this being? Oh, he commits these acts that are all prophesied in this book. And at the end, he's cast into a lake of fire for all eternity. I said, really? Okay. This is interesting stuff you're telling me. And I said, so this being with this super high intelligence that's almost on the same level of God, it has all this power and everything else, and it can can go around the planet and be in everybody's mind at all at once and has all these amazing powers and can do all this amazing stuff, he's going to follow the prophecies written by human flesh and blood human beings on a piece of paper to his own demise. Oh, yes, it is. Yes. I'm sorry, man. I don't believe that. What more than likely is happening is that entity that you're running from is the one that orchestrated the way this text and this book is put together, so that you can run to your own demise. In the end, what's happening is you're following and worshiping the same entity and demon that you're running from. The guy's eyes got wide. Oh, snap. I don't know. This guy's scaring me. I gotta walk away. That's what the Gnostics talk about in the Nag Hammadi. They believe the same exact thing. Matter of fact, they're spot on. What Christians are doing is they're unwittingly being fooled and tricked into literally saying and praying to the same entities that have nothing to do with salvation.